Hello, everyone, and here's your weather hazard briefing for Monday, October 29th. Can't believe it's the last Monday in October already, but we are looking at much cooler conditions across eastern Idaho. We have a storm coming through, and it's that time of year. We've got rain, snow, we've got graupel showers, even a few thunderstorms coming this afternoon, some gusty winds. Not much in the way of impact expected. There might be a couple of caveats to that, though, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. For Halloween, that's our next storm system, the increasing chance of rain and snow showers in the afternoon and evening. It's going to be breezy. The temperatures, once the sun goes down, will immediately be dropping into the 30s to mid-40s. Wind chill's a little bit cooler, especially where we get some gusty winds. Now, beyond that, we're going to see some occasional rain and snow showers. Temperatures warm up until the weekend, then they drop back. Our confidence in our forecast today and tomorrow, moderate to high. Once we get to Wednesday, low to moderate, just simply because of timing. And then beyond that, definitely low, as we'll be just having to watch how these little waves come through the pattern in northwest flow. There's our storm system coming through today. The cold front is already working its way through the area this morning. And if you want to go ahead and look at how those winds are going to pan out this morning, this afternoon, these are the sustained winds. So where we're seeing some of these greens and yellow colors, that's about 25 to 30 miles an hour sustained, gusts into the 30s to near 40. As we go into the afternoon hours, some pretty breezy conditions, especially once you get across the lower Snake Plain into the Magic Valley into the southern highlands. Now, as you notice, we go into the afternoon, those winds tend to actually die down to the north and then eventually die down everywhere as we go into this evening. There's going to be one of these nice fall-winter convergence events developing in the upper part of the plain, and we'll look at how that's going to evolve here in just a second. We'll take you through the winds through tomorrow. They're not going to be too bad. Maybe a little bit breezy tomorrow afternoon and evening, and then we get into Halloween, and there's those winds. They're not terribly strong, but they're going to be gusty enough that, again, once the sun goes down, it's going to be pretty chilly out there for anyone that's out there trick-or-treating. Now, let's look at how this shower and thunderstorm activity develops during the day today, going back to that. As we go through the day, most of the activity is central mountains up towards the Teton Valley area, the Big Holes, the Centennials. Maybe a few showers developing along and south of the Interstate 84-86 corridor during the day today. As we go through the rest of the day, you can see we get showers, and again, we're even looking at a few thunderstorms developing. And we talked about where the winds are turning northerly to northwesterly and weakening, and the strong southerly winds continuing. You can see that area of showers and thunderstorms developing across the upper Snake Plain, maybe down as far as Idaho Falls, heading into the Big Holes and into the Teton Valley. Precipitation amounts will be light. The caveat to that is if we get some heavier showers and thunderstorms, we might actually get some pretty gusty winds, maybe some quick drop in visibility that may allow you, make you want to pump the brakes a little bit, slow down a little bit. But again, otherwise impacts today from any of our weather is going to be minimal, other just feeling cold out there compared to where we have been. So we go into this evening and the overnight, that little bit of convergence wanes over the eastern highlands, and by the time we get to midnight, not much going on across the area. Now, we talked about heading towards Halloween. Let's look at that forecast. Precipitation really moves into the afternoon and evening hours. Now, some of the models are a little bit earlier, but they also sustain that rain and snow and wind activity well into the evening and overnight hours. So we go into Thursday. So we go through time. You can pretty much see there's a break possibly on Friday, but you can see occasional rain and snow continuing across the region, and that trend continues all the way into the weekend. And we talked about it being cooler. You can see those temperatures running only in the 40s and 50s today. We're looking at cooler again tomorrow, 30s up in the mountains. If you're heading up that way, make sure you're bundled up. Even if there's no wind or snow, it's going to be downright chilly. And again, we saw near record temperatures yesterday across the area, so definitely a change coming. Even cooler a little bit on Halloween. Warming up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we start to cool off across the region. And once again, we do have a little bit of snow for this evening. This afternoon, this evening, most areas, very little snow, very little rain, especially where we get some showers and thunderstorms developing. We might have some higher amounts in some of those higher passes, especially onto the highest ridges and peaks. Skipping through till Halloween. And again, not much precipitation. It's going to be a little bit cooler, so we'll see a little bit of snow in the higher elevations, maybe a little pocket of heavier precipitation if you're heading up over Targhee and Reynolds Pass. And then other than that, again, it's just going to be cooler, some breeze, and some occasional rain and snow showers across the area. Enjoy your Monday and stay safe out there.